What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to Exos Heroes. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Season 2 new story / new content director's notes. It says it's going to be about 5 minutes, so we'll go through this. I'll give you guys my impressions. And then at the very end of the video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be opening up not one, not two, but 3 random Fatecore tickets. So this random Fatecore ticket that came from completing the core raid, free to play. This one that came from the monthly missions, free to play. And this one that came from the core raid pass, not free to play, pay to win, but don't worry about that one. So I'm going to be opening up all 3 of these random Fatecore tickets. Cannot wait to see what's going to come out of those. But let's go ahead and jump into the actual notes themselves, starting off with the main content, a brand new story chapter, chapter 12. All right, so the new story chapter called Inherited Power. Of course, I can't wait for more story. I cannot wait to learn more about Naomi. This is all a good thing. One thing I am scared of, however, I know with new story comes new restrictions on daily. So the way I envision this, right? Just like in chapter 11, chapter 12 is going to come with brand new dailies that are going to require you to defeat a certain chapter in chapter 12 to unlock those new dailies. And I really hope that it's easy, because I think right now what would be a very good thing for the game is to allow the brand new EXP stage, which I have no facts to back this up. But I theorize that with Chapter 2, we're probably going to see this brand new EXP stage open up, like a brand new difficulty, a lunatic EXP stage, because they already have this premium book in the game. And the only way that you can get these premium books right now is out of the monthly season missions. So I think, and once again, no facts to back this up, I feel like with the addition of Chapter 12, we're also going to unlock that brand new EXP stage. I hope it's easy, because giving people more experience is going to do a lot when it comes to kind of flattening out the difficulty curve a little bit, because getting up to level 90 and unlocking that elemental enhancement system is so important to making the content more manageable. Some of this really hard content is made very, very easy if you have someone that can break multiple guardian stones, but you can't get there until you hit level 90. And I know a lot of newer players that have just kind of started the game, they see level 90 as a pretty far off milestone. Having some of these new EXP books available a little bit easier for people will allow them to get up to level 90 faster, which I think will be very good overall for the game. But that's just one, and it'll help whales get to level 100. How many people do you know that are really that high level when it comes to EXP? Because once you start hitting level 90, the EXP slows down dramatically. So I think it's a net positive if we start rolling out that new EXP book. But that is that brand new story. Cannot wait. This is going to have 13 episodes, so stay tuned for that. Next up, we have a brand new gameplay mode called Infinity Core. So they've teased this multiple times throughout different director's notes, and we finally have a name for this system. So Infinity Core. This is going to be that PvE content, which basically takes the old core raid bosses and puts them in a mode every single day. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 days a week, there's going to be a different kind of core raid boss that you have to fight. And basically what you're trying to do here, you're trying to defeat these bosses by using your own meta and combination of guardian stones to earn scores. So this part right here makes me very excited. I hope they go and get really creative when it comes to earning scores. I hope there are certain heroes that are worth different scores. So like, let's say if you bring, I don't know, you bring Monica to a fight, you get a higher score. You break a certain amount of guardian stones, you get more score. If you do it without a healer, you get scores. If you take less damage, you do more. Like, I really want them to get very creative with this score thing. I don't know if they will, but I hope they do, because that'll make it a lot more of a fun gameplay mode that we can do every single day. So that is on the way. As the stage progresses, the boss gets stronger, and then the score increases as well. So I hope I see this, and it makes me think about everything I just said a second ago is probably not going to be a thing, because it looks like your score is just going to be based on the strongest boss that you can defeat. But like I said, I really hope it's a little bit more creative than just beating the strongest boss you possibly can. I hope beating those bosses with style and flair also comes into play when it comes to that. But the key thing here is that once you use those heroes, they will not be available to participate in the other battles for the rest of the week. So as you're doing these bosses every day, you're really going to have to kind of think about how are you going to proceed for the following days. Are you going to have enough roster in order to defeat the other bosses as well? So cannot cannot wait to see how this plays out. We definitely need more PvE content in the game, which is going to force us to use even more of our heroes that we have unlocked as well. So cannot wait, looking forward to that one. We're going to get a new store, finally. A lot of new players that come to the game are very confused that we get PvP currency, and in 99.9% of all other hero collectors, PvP currency actually does something in the game, like you can buy stuff. Here, you just buy stamina, and that's it, and that seems really weird. It seems wrong. This is finally going to be addressed. So we're going to have a use for PvP currency and embodiment currency as well, it looks like. And within this store, that's going to allow us to buy Fatecore. This will be another method for you to obtain Fatecore. So slowly but surely, the game is introducing more and more ways to get Fatecore, right? I just talked about this in the very beginning of the video. I'm about to get 2 free random Fatecore. You got different ways to get generals and the brand new core raids. Now this new old store is going to be another way to get Fatecore. I feel this once again goes back to what I was saying earlier. Having a community manager would have been so crucial and pivotal during that time where people felt like the game was going too far pay to win, right? If they would have just been like, hey guys, as the patches move on, there are going to be more and more ways to get characters. There are going to be more and more ways to get Fatecore. Just stick with us. We're going to continue to slowly roll these out over time. That would have been a way softer conversation when you introduce things like Signature Force, right? To be like, by the way, as we move on, we're gonna put out new ways for you to get characters. Don't worry. We're gonna have a PvP shop. We're gonna add things to core raid. We're gonna give out monthly tickets. Like, this communication, man, it's so easy. But there you go. Next thing up, the dye system already is about to be improved even further. So now you can dye your character's hair. I love to see it. And the reason why I love to see this even more, so we're gonna have this new dye station. You're gonna be able to dye different sections of your character's hair, which looks great. It's gonna use hair dye tickets. I think these are gonna be the same exact tickets as it was before. So it looks like maybe the clothing dye and the hair dye is the same tickets. I hope, but I can't really tell. So that's cool, right? Being able to dye your outfit as well as being able to dye your hair. But what makes it even sweeter, so we've already seen that the Exos Pass had some dye tickets in there. The core raid has some dye tickets in there. Not a lot, but we're starting to get there. Here's another step in that direction. So before, we would have these events, right? Where you would go out, you would do explorations, you would fight golems, you would get hats, you would get ice cream. And with those currencies, you could then go into the Door of Creation and create a pitiful tier of abrasive and polish, like just almost throwaway, like a smack in the face almost. Or you could use that currency to get a bunch of fodder units. It was not exciting. It didn't feel like events, right? All those currencies didn't feel any different than Exodium. It felt exactly like Exodium, right? It felt no different. Now, when those events come, we're gonna be able to use that currency to get national recruit tickets and dye coupons. So now the RNG that's associated with the whole dye system, it hurts slightly less the more you start to introduce dye coupons into the economy. So I love this. I want to see this distributed even more. I would love to, like, every single day I get a dye coupon, but whatever. So very, very nice. Recruit tickets, dye coupons, you love to see it. Chapter 11, improved difficulty. Once again, we know how the translations are of this game. I'm gonna assume improved difficulty means reduced difficulty, but here you go. Heard the community loud and clear. Everyone said Chapter 11 was way too hard of a spike in difficulty. We're gonna see what Chapter 12 looks like, but everyone was saying that Chapter 11 was way too big of a spike in difficulty. It's gonna be toned down. This is gonna allow people to finally be able to knock out Chapter 11, I hope, get those brand new dailies unlocked, start unlocking that rank 1 faded gear. This is a good thing, so cannot wait to see that. And hopefully, what my dream would be is that Chapter 11 would be more in tune with Chapter 10 difficulty. So think about Chapter 10, slightly higher than that should be Chapter 11. And if they want to take current Chapter 11 difficulty and make that Chapter 12, you know, that's a conversation we can have, but I cannot wait to see how much easier this is now with this new difficulty improvement. So very, very nice. The next thing up, the weekly report is going to be improved. So just the UI and the way it's kind of formatted is going to look better. So nothing too big there. Same thing here with managed heroes, team optimization, all that stuff. You know, pretty straightforward. So far, the patch, in my opinion, is extremely good, but it just got better. The brand new Fatecore theme, ladies and gentlemen, is K-pop. This is spectacular, ladies and gentlemen. I have extremely high expectations. My expectations for this Fatecore theme is sky high, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like we have Eden, we have Janai, K-pop Fatecore theme, Monica is in the place to be. Yes, and we have Wilkes. Dude, check this out. First of all, Eden and Wilkes are two rare 3-star characters. Everybody has Eden and Wilkes. So if you can get your hands on their Fatecores, this is gonna make the days that you have to use these characters even better, because keep in mind, both Eden and Wilkes have a 0 cost AoE, which is super helpful when it comes to breaking Guardian Stones on those days. So I can't wait to see what the Fatecores add to these characters, because they're already pretty solid. For 3-star rares, they're pretty darn solid. Monica about to get a Fatecore, she's a legendary. Everybody has copies of Monica, can't wait for that. And then of course, Janai. K-pop Janai, yo. So let's talk about these Fatecore themes real quick, right? My expectations are sky high, because this cannot be like Summer was, right? Summer, you throw, you know, a little bit of bubbles here, a little bit of water here, you call it a day. Hey, it's summer, it's beachy. When it comes to K-pop, you have to own that theme. You can't have Eden and Wilkes doing their same animations that they do on their OG kits. Like, their entire kit has to exude K-poppiness, all right? Do not let me down, Exos Heroes. Right now, the current champion when it comes to K-poppiness, believe it or not, is Alune. Alune has a character that, in my opinion, is the best visualization of a K-pop character in a hero collector of all time. It is the best one. Come at me. I know Alune's not the best game in the world, but when it came to nailing a K-pop unit, Alune is #1. Come on, Exos. So that is that. So a very solid update in my opinion. They answered a lot of questions. They tackled a lot of issues. Very, very good. Shout out to Exos Heroes on this one. This is gonna be a very nice little patch here. I cannot wait. Of course, the highlight for me is gonna be this Infinity Core system. I really hope that allows us to have some more quality PvE, the old store. Hopefully the prices aren't crazy like the Scout, because that will kill everyone's excitement. So make the cost, dude. If you don't want people to buy tons of these, all you gotta do is put limits on them per month, right? Please don't make the cost of these things, don't, guys. Keep the cost reasonable. Make it so the cost is something that you have to, yes, you have to invest in, you have to focus on, but not so high where it feels like, oh yeah, there's no way I can achieve this, right? Like, there's a fine balance. And like I said, if you don't want people to go in here and just buy infinite amounts of Fatecores, just put a limit 1 on this bad boy, all right? Come on, game. The die system, can't wait. Overall, good patch here, and finally having these exploration and golem events actually meaning something. Chapter 11, very, very solid. And of course, K-pop theme. They could not have given me a better Fatecore theme, ladies and gentlemen. So that is that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. What you doing, FG? I'm preparing. All right, receive all, just hit the button. They'll go in order. So, Black Fatecore Baraka, huh? I already have blue. I'm pretty happy with using blue. I don't even know. The Awakening, heals over time, attack every turn. I mean, I'm just gonna stick with the blue Baraka. Having the Dragon Blood is just way more important. And I don't have, Dishearten is applied by Rachel, and I don't have Rachel, so all right, I mean, I'll take it. Wait, what just happened? Okay, wait. So I got Black Baraka, who I didn't have. I could have swore I did not have Hamster Luke, but the animation didn't go off. And I got another duplicate of Fatecore Annie, which I'm actually not mad about. FG is not mad about getting the ability to fuse together another Annie. But getting that Luke, kind of anticlimactic there. But yo, I am down with that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it live. All right. Let's see what type of good stats we can get here. Let's fuse it together. Here we go. Skip that animation. We don't need all that. Good power. Ooh, nice attack boost. Defense. Wow, that's pretty good defense there. Let's look for the good stuff. Crit. That could have been a little higher. Block. Wow, they gave me a lot of block here, huh? So there is my fusion on good old Fatecore Annie there. So our girl Annie has come up in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and pump some moves into her Fatecore to get her a little stronger. So that is nice. And then if we go to, I don't know what color Luke is. I have no clue. I'll just have to find him. Let's see here. Is that him? There goes Fatecore Luke in the place to be. What do you do, dude? What do you say that you do here? What do you say that you do here? I have his weapon too, so apparently they want me to use Luke. There goes the Heart Strike. Decreases attack. Oh, the defense thing. Yeah. I remember now. I remember that. Well, we got Luke in the place to be. So we have his Fatecore and his nice little green mallet. So that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. I thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait for K-pop season. It's gonna be hot. I'm out of here, guys. See you next video. Later.